What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkshard of the YouTube Assassin, and we're continuing our playthrough of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now, when we last left off, Edward Kenway and Adewale had just escaped from being imprisoned by the Spanish army. So now, they are going on the offensive, especially Edward Kenway, and he is going after all kinds of people. Right now the mission is to kill the captain, and we're about to do just that. He saved a bunch of sailors along the way, and look how easy that was. So now what we're going to do is escape. Look at this. So there we go. They're stealing a ship and they're getting out. Again, this is a preliminary to what is actually going on in the game. What's happening right now is you are still, believe it or not, in a tutorial so that you learn what's going on in the game. And honestly, you're going to be in several tutorials, even if you've played this game before, even if you're familiar with the Assassin's Creed game series. Up until this point, the first couple of games were actually just, so you can learn how to operate the game. But eventually, you got to learn exactly how to make the game function. And that is exactly what goes on here. And trust me, this gets so annoying. I would love to have all kinds of stuff done in the first 5 minutes of the game, but for some reason it takes hours in these games. There's always something new to learn, there's always something extra, and even if you've already done it in a previous game, they redo it. And honestly, every Assassin's Creed game has evolved from the last. And you have to do that because in order to be successful as a series, you really do need to change what is going on. You need to flip the script. You need to make changes. You need to make it more enticing. You need to make games not exactly easier, but a little bit different, just so that way you are able to constantly be invested in what's going on. So here we go. We are now defeating rogue waves. We're learning to pilot the ship and get through everything that we need to go. It's pretty wild. So we'll see what happens here. Time to get through this storm. This is another thing. They really taught you how to actually pilot the ship, how to avoid squalls, and they put you in the worst situation ever. Look at this. This was crazy. Avoid waves, avoid squalls, avoid all kinds of I don't know what it's called when you got a tornado on water. That's completely messed up though. So here we go. We're going to keep going. Going to get through this. And then we'll get a nice little cutscene involving why we needed to get through this all together. Gotta say though, this was, again, I've said it in videos past, this was one of those games where you either absolutely loved it or you absolutely hated it. A lot of people were excited to see this after Assassin's Creed 3, where we were able to actually have water battles and whatnot, and some people absolutely hated this because they just felt like it just made no sense, or it wasn't fun. And then they come and they make the Pirates of the Caribbean version pretty much. And it all depends on your mood. It all depends on what you're into, what you like, what you don't like. And honestly, I didn't think bad of like the naval battles or anything like that. Some people really were not fans though. And I could kind of feel their pain. Kind of. But overall, it didn't bother me. So now we get to see what's going on after they survived. The whole voyage.
By God, we pulled this one straight.
This is pretty wild.
I'm Edwin. Much thanks for your aid back then.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
So now this was before the whole like woke movement, before the whole woke content. You know,
I think I'll keep
it was just a great story
hands off, lads.
in which
Going home.
he just happened to have a quartermaster who was black. Pretty awesome, honestly, not gonna lie. Kind of cool that they worked that out that way. Especially since, as you play through,
I've made my choice, Addy.
you discover how, you know, in this time,
Sly.
anybody who they consider black was treated.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true.
So yeah, he becomes the quartermaster. I think that's kind of cool, honestly.
So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
We'll see what ends up happening for the rest of the game.
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
This game was absolutely a classic.
And as quartermaster,
Again,
immediate counsel.
one of those games where you either loved it or you hated it.
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau.
Did not think this game was bad at all.
Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor.
Really did enjoy it.
Spike can.
It's a good start.
Okay, let's see what's going on
Let's
now.
talk a moment about the condition of the ship.
What's the trouble?
Have to
I
do
had
a
walk
little bit
about
of
the dock
sailing.
this morning and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man
Pick up
alive,
all kinds
fit
of
to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good.
pirates that are just like laying around, that are just
Clogs, touch holes in either
out in the
side,
world.
corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as
Really a fun game, honestly.
so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits
So
you.
we'll sail, we'll get to where we need to be.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep
The main thing with like this game was, yeah, I mean, it does take a lot of time on the ocean. It does take a lot of time where you are doing all kinds of things. You're doing a lot of naval battles. You're sailing from place to place. You're collecting a bunch of, you know, collectibles and everything. I only wish that the collectibles actually gave you like way more prizes and incentive in order to do the naval battles, because as it stands, like, there really wasn't any real need. Well, the naval battles, there was a need because you did have to collect certain items in order to advance your ship, advance yourself. You know, this a lot of crafting. And I think this is why we went from where this is now to what we've got in Assassin's Creed Origins, where it was full on RPG. There were always RPG elements, but, you know, they advanced it later on. So here we want to shoot some iguanas, and we want to air assassinate a couple of ocelots. The reason being that we definitely needed to do some crafting. And you could do like a lot of crafting. There are a lot of creatures that you got to find throughout the world in order to craft bigger and better items. Hold more bullets, hold more darts, hold more of everything. And again, absolutely amazing the way that they did it here. Trying to find a way to like get that ocelot. Little difficult. Not too bad though. Not so bad that like, you know, like you're gonna drive yourself nuts or anything like that. You just got to learn the patterns. You got to figure out where that ocelot is, where he's going. Eagle vision works great here. Helps you to really uncover what you're looking for. And then again, like I said, you really do need patience. But you do need patience with any game. And I'd love to hear from you. What do you think of this game? Excessive, crazy, too much, too little, could have been better. Would love to hear from you. One of my favorite things to do on the side is to actually go out and hunt all these creatures and basically increase my skills, gain, you know, like extra space for all my pouches, get new gear. You could do all that. And I always thought that was absolutely amazing that they did that in this game. Not gonna lie, it's very nostalgic. It's not that old of a game, but still it is that old of a game. Very nostalgic. Don't know if I should also feature this on Dark Retro. I may, only because, I mean, it has that much nostalgia, and it is an old game. It was during, what, the PS3, Xbox 360 era? And then it was remastered for the PS4, Xbox One era? Yeah, I might put it up there. We'll see what happens. This game was absolutely incredible, though. Always got these games day one. I always got the digital download primarily, and then I would buy the disc like way later on when it was on sale, just to free up room on my hard drive. How many of you have done that? No. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to continue this, and then we'll see what's going on. We're going to do like a bunch of missions and get through this game.
Captain. Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
A little more than a blowpipe. But they'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Blues down! Catch some wind! Loose all! Let's move! Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Larry, come on! Rip the yards off the wind!
Pull! Full all sail! Do you hear the news? Captain's at the helm.
Mains out, let's go! As much sail as you can!
I see a recto windward hand. Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest.
Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up a fortnight back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw.
Cheers, Addy.
We can bring you in for trial, or string you up here. Goodness sake. Pull me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty. Me? I'm no seafaring man. You're all for me. Pull me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty. Come one and all. Today I'm feeling especially...
Oh God, please listen. I never meant anything by it.
He's trying to... Hurry! He's over there, man!
Baby or dog? Hey, get him! Got him right. Keep him kept in. I've got a shot!
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Allen in irons.
This
They need to hang
pirate
him.
bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty.
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Allen in irons.
This
They need to hang
pirate
him.
bears the blood of many innocents. Clear shot on us. Both flanks. Have a clear shot. His flank. Attack his flank. Keep him guessing. A moment more. Well done, Edward.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
Shall belong to me. Then let who John eat his sword. The peddler by
Morning, Kenway.
Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Hornigold. Is it envy? Because mine's bigger than yours.
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way. Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village.
Aye.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo! Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping and a general idea of their toughness. Take out your glass, Kenway. Schooners are too small to peep with a naked eye.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good! Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you can snap at any moment and unseen them from prick to sternum.
Come to plank!
Larboard!
Batten
Looks
yourselves!
like booty!
Haul in the stunsail!
Four! Haul them all but mains!
Race! Round it all on!
Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must. But for God's sake, don't sink. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea. Although it can be done.
Ready to...
Ease off the wind! She's disabled now and taking on a decent amount of water. So keep your cannons quiet. Take care not to sink her. Oh, she's dead in the water. Steer up alongside her. Que tengo un buen dia, senor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? English?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down.
Brace yourself!
It's a shaky feeling sailing about with this much stolen cargo.
Get used to it. We'll need to take a few more prizes to make this a profitable day.
Douse the royals, toss! Go, heave all! Heave! Heave!
Water! Hack them all to bits!
Good take today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sort of, yeah. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, you just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest kid.
Where the pretty young girls all come down in their frocks to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a polo, heave away, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Come breast the bars, bullies, heave her away, way, hey, roll and go. Soon we'll be rolling her down through the bay. We rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a polo, heave away, way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to be rollicking randy dandy, oh.
Douse all but mains!
Trim off the wind, my boys! Ease her! We're clear, Captain.
Crowd on every inch of sail! Cruise up! Ease her sticks!
Ease the spanker! Hold down!
Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Bring in all sail! Gammon tight!
¿Qué le trae por aquí, capitán?
Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colors out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours. Fly it proud.
I will.
A hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colors will not offend our own monarch. As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is threescore the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Right to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Careful around the navy. They're as likely to rally as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them. Shall we?
Aye.
So, as you can see, we learned a lot. We're going to see what else happens in the next episode. We're going to try to do these daily and get through it. There's a lot of exploration, though. So, I mean, you know me, I'm a trophy chaser, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys informed, though. Anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And just really, let me know what you think of this game. Let me know if you're having fun with it. We're going to continue for another couple of minutes, and then, or another couple of seconds, and then be out. Tune in tomorrow.